Good afternoon, everybody. So today the title of my talk is Nutritional Strategies and Novel Nutrients for Weight-Restricted Sports and Performance. First of all, I would like to thank the NSCA, Japan. I would like to thank all of you, and I would like to thank the International Society of Sports Nutrition for allowing me to participate in this great conference. What I'd like to ask of you, the crowd, is if you have questions, I am very, very happy to answer, but maybe we wait until after I go through all of the slides. Thank you. So a little bit about me is that I work in research, and I also work in sports nutrition. I work at a university in Miami, Florida International University, where we have 18 teams that I am the nutritional coach for. And in addition to working for the university, I also work with the United States Tennis Association, USTA, taking care of the athletes that need nutritional attention, as well as working with a group called the Black Zillions of mixed martial arts fighters. My own background in sports, and probably why I get very interested in weight-based sports, is that I was a wrestler. And once a wrestler, always a wrestler. It's the mentality that we have, or some of us have. So with that, I'm hoping that I can entertain you with information and you do not fall asleep from having such a good lunch. So what is mixed martial arts? And why am I choosing to talk about MMA versus some of the other sports? And I'll just use this one as an example because it has weight classes. You can either, let's say, fight in a 50-kilo class, a 60-kilo class, and so forth as examples. As a sports nutritionist, and even as a physiologist and trainer, it's important when you're working with athletes to understand what is the metabolic demand of the training that your athlete undergoes. Which physiologic systems are being utilized? I also, as a sports nutritionist, like to understand the food habits of the athletes that I work with. Because if you understand their likes and dislikes when it comes to food, you can often help impact what they eat and how they eat so they can do better in sport than they were doing before. To me, sports nutrition is more than one discipline. In my mind, when you're working with athletes, you also have to be sort of a psychologist. You also have to be a physiologist, a nutritionist, and sometimes a cheerleader for when this athlete is not having a good day. So if sport requires energy, where do we get this energy from? Is it a gift from God? Is it something that we purchase at 7-Eleven? No. Energy cannot either be created or destroyed. We transfer energy. Much like we transfer in life money from us to the bank to pay off a house. It's transfer. When you are working with weight-based sports, and probably working with any sport, it's important to understand which energy system the athlete is using. And of course, as you know, probably better than myself, we have an aerobic energy system and anaerobic, to put it simply, with oxygen